another episode of host, man, Socrates, and I'm here with my home, G, and boss man, Jay. What up, fellas?
What's going on with it?
Go.
No, sad day, man. We'll be reporting on the Dallas Cowboy defensive Mashawn. Ellie has passed away at the age of 24. A couple of stories going out about I don't know what happened, man, and this day and age, bro, you just don't know what people got going on inside their head. So, I'm gonna play this video of the 911 call. That it was said that his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure which one she was to him, but she had made a call to the girlfriend had made a call to the police to do a wellness check, and she told them that he had pow pow, and he was saying that he was gonna end it all. So I'm gonna play this, and then they said that he had sent the text message out to his family saying goodbye.
The agent, we're trying to get him to call him first, but she's saying her quote was, "He will end it all."
We have a lieutenant calling in from Plano advising that the NFL is calling Plano PD, and the subject is texting his family goodbye.
They just received a text from him, a group text from him saying goodbye. They're concerned for his welfare.
So that's one of the videos that we have to play, and I just want to hear what y'all got to say about this, because this is a touchy situation for me.
Yeah, it seemed like he had from what the girlfriend is saying, that he had, mental illness going on. I don't know if the Dallas Cowboys organization knew that, because I know you go through a lot of psychological evaluations. You go through a psych eval before you get on these pro teams. Obviously concussions and those types of things are huge with playing football, and I don't know if any of that had anything to do with his mental illness or what he had going on, and then obviously, I feel like we need a little bit more detail of what actually occurred with the police approaching him.
This shit always they never have enough detail. The thing we just talked about a couple weeks ago or last week with Doug Martin, who ended up dying in police custody, football player. Of
Mhm.
course, they get a lot of head injury. This dude was a defensive tackle. So, of course, he's getting a lot of banging around every game. 24
Yeah,
years old, that says something, you know what I'm saying? What you call it? What did it? CTE? You know,
yes,
Yeah,
could
and
could
that's
have
the
been in
thing.
effect.
They never really put out too much details about it, because they say it was a police chase. So first off, um, the family asked you to do a wellness check. Okay, I understand that they told you that he had a weapon and he was willing to end it all, but
And that's
to
the part I don't like right there. Because
to
the, the
chase him,
the the girlfriend, bro, she gotta be careful with how she reporting on the wellness check that they asking for. Because as soon as you
especially for
say
a black man in America.
certain buzzwords, oh, he's armed and he's talking about this and that. I mean, it's tough, man. It's how you report it. The police ears, and I don't care who say different. As soon as they hear that, their ears going up. And they,
Because
it's
they already see us as dangerous anyway. So to tell them that he had a weapon, and they're just sending out all type of alarm bells in their heads. So you do have to really be careful how you word things, especially when you're calling the police on a black man. And this ain't me trying to, be on no other shit or nothing like that. It's just being honest. This is America. We know how it is for black men in America, especially when it comes to the police. Not saying that she intentionally did that, because she was probably generally trying to get him some help. because I'm pretty sure they had already had a conversation before he left the house. But if she actually to do a wellness check, and instead of turning on the lights and like chasing him, you see he's okay. Try to find out what's going on. Don't go on a high speed chase, because when they showed the video of where his car was, to me, like he had an accident and went over there and did that, whatever they say he did to himself. But that's to me.
Yeah, you obviously like you all y'all you are right. Saying the right things, man. The family should have just been. The family should have went in and intervened before feeling they needed to call the police, because that's
Bruh, I
gonna
was just
that
gonna say that. My bad, no, but you right. I was just gonna say that. What I was about to say. Bruh, I'm a taxpaying citizen. I ain't on commit no crime, and I ain't really calling the police for if I ain't got to. But yeah,
yeah.
that just goes with the distrust of the police in America. You know what I'm saying, with the black community. Uh, most of us don't want to have any police interaction. Like, we ain't trying to
At
be around
all.
police.
At
You know,
all.
so
Yeah.
and that's with law abiding people. I mean, I'm not saying like you an outlaw or something. You're just a law abiding person, but police and the connotation of authority and all that, it's like it always can go wrong. It always can go bad. Go ahead, no, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it. I mean, exactly. Like when we deal with each other and we have our own policing and we have our own interventions between each other as everyday citizens, as everyday people within our community, it tends to go a lot smoother because we don't have that overlook of force and that feeling as if we're being watched over, or at any minute if I just breathe, if I just turn the wrong way, my life can be taken from me. Not saying that this would happen in this situation, but with so many details being so vague with the details to
Exactly.
the public,
Hmm.
you have to rule this scenario in there as a black person and as free black men currently on this show and a black podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring these type of scenarios up because we
Hmm.
know all too well on you know us
How
losing our
fast it can turn.
lives, right? How fast it
Hmm.
can turn, exactly.
And I'm not just believing the news because they said it on the news. That's not, I'm always gonna ask questions. So
Mm.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna ask some questions, man. 'Cause
And then
you know,
it's just another story in itself though. Like, so we wouldn't, as the black community period, we're not all touchy feeling, talk about your feelings, get a therapy and go to therapy and all that. So we wasn't raised that way. So it's kind of hard for, if something is wrong, to express how you truly feel
yeah.
without someone, what I'm saying, calling you soft or, oh man, suck it up. You a
Hmm.
man, be a man. What you going to talk to these white folk for about your business? Man, you
Hmm.
talk to your people, but then when you try to talk to your peoples or your friends about what's going on in your life, first thing they do is call you soft. Then they try to down you for asking for help. But then when a situation like this happens, now everybody's saying, "Well, damn, should have listened to him. He asked for help a year ago, and we turned our backs on him and laughed at him. But now it's too late to think about all that."
Mental
But you
health
know
is
what?
important. Mental health is
Yeah.
important. Mental health is what we
Yeah.
should be aiming. Make sure that you can talk to whoever. Like that's not true. Like you said, it's not in our communities. You mostly gonna get ragged on if you say you going through some depression, you going through some issues in your mind, or you having
Hmm.
some problem. It's hard to have that outreach. You more likely are gonna get clowned than you gonna get help. But when somebody actually does lose their life, now we tell people to reach out and everything. And that's why a lot of these times, don't listen to other people, man. Sometimes you just can't listen to what other people got to say. If you need help, if you need somebody to talk to, go out there and look for somebody to talk to and somebody to vent, because it may save your life if you're in these type of situations. If you are in that deep, that dark place that you might not be able to
Yes.
get out of, Don't listen to other people, man, because a lot of times they're not you. At the end of the day, this is, life. A lot of times is a one versus everybody type situation. Even though we do got friends, we do have family. Sometimes it's just you out there, man. So you
And
got to
we
save yourself in certain scenarios.
exactly, and
And
we've had this conversation in here before amongst us and a couple of our other friends, and I've told known recently. This group of guys, man, helped me a lot because I was in a dark place for a long time behind the little situation that I had. So it ain't it's good to have friends and that you can just talk to, or not even just talk to about your situation, but to know that you're going through something, and instead of treating you like you're fragile or like you're gonna break, they treat you like they've always treated you. People don't understand when you're going through something, and people don't treat you like you different or treat you like anything that they can say can send you over the edge. That helps a lot.
yeah,
That
yeah,
got me through a lot of days, man.
And I mean, recently, all of us, experienced losses. And like you said, man, everybody's going through something, and it might feel like you won against everybody. It might feel like that at certain time. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this too. I know I'm the type of person I say, man, I don't listen to the news or just what they say. It ain't true. But go to the people who got the damn degrees. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can talk to a regular person and vent, but sometimes, a lot of times, people don't even know how to receive that and know what to say in that moment. I know I'm like that sometimes. Like, damn, I don't even know what to say, but it's just those tough
Sometimes it's good to
situations
just
like
talk
that.
to a stranger, man. Somebody that don't know you.
True, true,
yeah.
true.
But I get what you're saying though, Rob, on the education side, because people that are psychiatrists or have studied psychology or study the human brain and understand the emotions on the education side, on the deeper level,
Mhm.
because they went in, they've studied it, they've got the accolades, and they can show you that yes, I understand, on a scientific level what you're going
Mhm.
through, and can line it up for you more so than maybe just average conversation can. Even though average conversation, it
Can do a lot.
obviously
Yeah.
can do a lot as well. But yeah, man, it's if you can reach out and you can go there and get some mental guidance and stuff like that, and reach out to somebody, nothing wrong with that at all.
Uh, Shout out to Tasha Marie in the comments. Mental health is not talked about enough in our community. She is exactly right. Seek help, man.
And
You need it. But obviously, this young man, in the NFL, at the probably in peak condition, physically, but
Mm.
mental health, it can all, one part of you can break all the other parts of you. So it's not just a singular thing, having to deal with in life. You don't just have to deal with your physical health. You don't just have to deal with your mental health. It's it's a mixture of all of it. So
Yeah,
and that's crazy, bro. Because you would think, a lot of people probably look at it that way. Like, you're in the NFL, you you've made it to the top tier of your profession. This is probably what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So you have almost everything that you ever wanted or could ever want, and then to do something like this, and that just goes to show you that no matter how much you have in life or how good life is to you, everybody is going through something, and you just don't know how hard it is for people to get out their own head.
very true.
But condolences to this man family, man, because I I can, I don't know what his parents are going through, but man, I can imagine, because our
I mean,
situations weren't the same, but I know what it feels like to lose a child,
mm,
and it ain't so. It's you never get over it. People tell you, man, to, oh, it gets better. It doesn't. I won't sit there and tell nobody a lot like it does. It don't get no better. It never gets easier to cope with. You just deal with life as it comes. Because at random moments, man, it just hits you.
Mm.
For sure. We'll leave it there for
But
now, though. Like you said,
we got,
to that young man.
and then we got a video from one of his teammates, his quarterback, Dak Prescott. He has something to say to, I guess, the players and his family.
As you said, it started early this morning, finding out the news. Tragic loss. I hurt, heavy heart today. I heard for Mashawn, I heard for his family, I heard for his girlfriend, I heard for every single one of my teammates. This is a pain that you don't wish upon anybody. You wish none of us had to go through this. You wish Mashawn didn't have to go through what he went through. And just thankful for each moment we have in this life, and don't take it for granted. And hug and love on those that you do. It's been a
So, but condolences to his family. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, and please subscribe.
Game Changer Podcast, CGC. We out.